We're supposed to be talking about something that you guys can do to help those who are responsible for teaching you understand the type of student that you are. So it's going to require you to write a little bit this morning. And so as distance learning is getting ready to pop off, some of y'all have already started, some of y'all will be starting next week or the week after or whatever. When you're thinking about distance learning, I want you to ask yourself this question. What do teachers need to know about you to effectively do their job? What type of student are you? What type of things help you learn? What type of things don't you like? Like, I need y'all to think about that. And we're going to give you, I'd say, 5 minutes to write down those things. So go get your paper. Where you going? Okay. Y'all get your paper.
Can you write down those questions in the chat?
Yes, I'm going to do it right now. Do you have the whole slide? Yeah, go ahead. Does it have the questions on it? I mean, you could put the slide up, but I mean, I got questions. Yeah.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
But don't pop it up yet.
No, Siri, shut up.
Who are you?
Okay, wait, what are we writing? Marie?
Hold on real quick. I'm putting it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm trying to type fast. And I know there's like, what is it? Syntax? I forgot. There's a syntax. I can't remember the way to spell that. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, in order for them to teach you in the way that will keep you engaged, consider these questions that I've listed in the chat, and we're going to give you about 5 minutes to describe yourself to your incoming teachers. Starting now. Wale, you're going to need some paper, boo.
I'm about to get it.
Thank you.
When did his voice get so deep?
That ain't our business.
I'm about to get it. Yo.
That ain't our business. Y'all be quiet. They trying to write.
I have a question. What's a syntax?
Let me get the definition for you. Oh, wait. You got
Syntax is a sentence.
like the senses, like, right? Like a touch feels.
Syntax
Syntax.
just means sentence.
I thought it was a hands-on learner.
Isn't
I
that
thought that's
kinesthetic?
tactile.
Kinesthetics, whatever y'all interpret it as. Are you a hands-on learner, or are you a visual or audio learner?
It has to do with language.
Don't forget that some of these styles also cross over. Some people have multiple styles on how they learn. You don't have to just pick one.
Does anyone need any more time, or are you done? You need some more time? Okay. So 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? What you need?
2.5. What's going on?
2, 5, 3? Girl, 5? What's that? 3? All right, Jazz. Jazz said 3.
Are you serious?
Alex said 2. Begin wrapping it up. You got about 40 seconds. All right, time's up. Time's up. Y'all ready? Y'all done? You done writing? Okay. So this is what I want to do, because a lot of times when I go into these board meetings or in to talk to your administrators or your teachers, they tell me that they don't know how to talk to you. They tell me they don't know how to teach you. So we're going to teach them how to teach you. And the way you do that is you get to know who your student is. So we are going to go one by one, and y'all are going to read what you've written for the best way for your teachers to teach you. Jazz, turn your camera back on. I saw that. So don't worry, don't worry. If you make any mistakes, we will do our best to edit it out. But I want them to see, because I got on a call with some of your principals in the area last night, and they have all these ideas about what you need. They was talking about they would want to do a survey to figure out some stuff, and I told them they don't need no survey, that they need to provide you a forum to voice your concerns to them. And so I want you to tell them what you need as students to be successful, okay? And so who would like to go first? Elijah? Okay, okay. Then Zach, so let's do it this way. If you're ready, go ahead and raise your hand in the chat or in your box so that I can know who is ready. And as we continue to go through, we will call on those who are ready to present, okay? And we will start with Elijah, and then we will follow to Zachariah. So if you're not speaking, go ahead and put your phone on mute, because I don't know what is going on with that. Put your phone on mute. Why are we looking at that? If you're doing something in the background, go ahead and put your name or your picture up if you're not ready to go right now. Wale, if you could put your picture up. I'm not sure what's going on, what you're doing, but it's interesting camera angle and it's staying on your camera. Wale? Oh, is it just set down?
Yeah, he just put it on the counter.
Put your name up, love. There you go. So I'm trying to figure out, Jazz, do me a favor really, or Elijah, do me a favor really quickly. Put your microphone on so I can see if the camera comes to you. Start talking.
Hello? Hello.
It's staying on Wale, isn't it? Speak again, Elijah.
Switch it to active
Hello.
speaker.
How do you, well, okay, we have you now.
Me?
Yeah. How do you do?
Oh.
Is it?
Hey guys.
Does it
It should
work
be
now?
like a button.
Well, I have speaker view, but for some reason Elijah wasn't coming up. I have you though.
It just shows him.
There's Elijah.
Okay.
We got
Elijah, if you're ready, if everybody can be quiet, we will go to Elijah now. Go ahead, Elijah.
I am a visual learner. I like listening to music while I work. I do not like outside noises or distractions. A way the teachers can do a better job on keeping me engaged during the session is to have a detailed description of what the subject is and allow music for me when I work, but not for other students so it doesn't distract them.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Zachariah. You're on mute, Zachariah. Can you unmute, please?
I am a hardworking and very energetic student. I like I like and I am a kinesthetic worker. What you can do better at your job to benefit me is to help me in the best way possible. And I like when teachers are have fair and honest consequences to students who misbehave, and I like a teacher who is fun and ongoing. I don't like teachers who discourage or bring down people.
When you say help you, you said help you, but
I was saying you can help me in the I was saying that the way to do better to help to benefit me is just whenever I'm having trouble, you just have to help me in the best way possible.
and what are those ways possible? Like when you say help me in the best way possible, are you talking tutoring? Are you talking going over?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean like going over stuff in tutoring probably, or you can have like a study session.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So if you need extra help, you need to know that they're available to help you. Got it. Let's see. I have Alana.
Can you guys hear me?
You're kind of low.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Barely. Because it's still on Zachariah, so that means you would have to project just a little bit more, so that we can hear you.
Okay. I said, teachers, I am very smart. I may ask a lot of questions or not ask any at all, but don't think I'm disrespecting you. I'm class instruction will stress me out. Packing on tons and tons of assignments, even if they're due on a later date, will overwhelm me. I think to help me a lot better with doing online is being very thorough with directions, and video lectures are also a plus. I also like listening to music with headphones on while I work, and that is what works for me.
Thank you very much for sharing that. I appreciate it. Let's go over to Melissa. And let me find you. Don't talk really quickly. Let me find you where you are on my screen so that I can correct this view. Melissa, say hello so I can find you on my screen. I can't find you for some reason.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Okay, hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me spotlight you. All right, go ahead.
I am a student who is not afraid to advocate for herself. This does not mean that I'm disrespecting you, but respecting myself. I'm a visual learner, especially with math. If I don't see it, it will take me longer to fully grasp the concept. This doesn't mean that I'm slow or trying to disobey you. It's just how I learn. I like to ask a lot of questions. If I don't understand something, I'm going to ask. I'm not trying to annoy you, but in order to be the best student possible, I will ask a lot of things. And I need detailed instructions. I don't like being distracted while at work because it will take me out of my focused headspace and take me a lot longer to get back.
Thank you. Thank you for your honesty. Let's see, who's next? Mikey. Now, before you talk, let me find you on my screen. Give me a quick second. Okay, I found you. All right. You ready? Okay, it's on you.
I'm a student that always need attention. I guess that's what my teacher always say. And I like when a teacher can make like work fun for everybody, so it don't have to seem more of like a pound in the head, like pound like all the learning in my head. And when I get bored, I finish my when I get bored, I finish my work easily. I usually be a class clown because that's just how I don't know. And then after that, or if I get distracted, I end up being the class clown. I don't like when a teacher don't know the students because then they don't understand everybody. And I don't like when the teacher assumes something without asking questions. Like they ask one person but then won't ask the other. But I like fun activities because I'm more of a visual learner and I have to watch something to understand something. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing. I do not need you to be doing Def Comedy Jam in your classrooms. I mean, I know you think you're cute and everything, but I'm gonna need you to get the information so that you can prove to them the reason you're finishing so quickly is because this work is not challenging you enough. Okay, but
Yes,
thank you
ma'am.
for sharing. Very, very good. All right, let's see who's next. Kendall, before you speak, let me find you on my screen. Where'd she go? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Hey, girl. Hey, Afro Puffs, come through. Come through, Afro Puffs. Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Said, I'm a student that learns visually. I like to ask questions and I like to be challenged a lot. If I don't feel like I'm challenged and the work's it's not good enough for me. And it's kind of annoying because like you'll finish class and all that stuff, but I said I don't like learning through a video that goes super fast and I can't understand what they're even talking about. I need examples of the problems I'm doing so I know the steps to take to get to the right answer. I don't want to have to do tests and quizzes when the homework you're giving us is just as long and just as complicated. I get frustrated when I can't do something right after I've tried multiple times and I ask for help. The gibberish you all call help is not at all helpful because at the end of the day, it still didn't help me and I'm still stuck in the same place.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. So right now I'm going to call for other folks who have not gone yet to go ahead and raise your hand in the chat box so that we can get these things down so that when it comes to this year and they say, oh, well, I don't know that student, this student never told me, I can pull up your video and like actually, and then we can have it memorialized. So with that, we are going to go to Miss Trinity. And before we do that, I'm gonna find you.
Do I have to turn on my video?
I would love for you to turn on your thing.
Okay.
I would love it, actually.
Oh, well, it's not gonna let me for some reason because I'm on my phone because I have another meeting.
Okay. So because I can't put the spotlight on you. So it's going to be, everybody is going to be in the frame. So they won't know specifically how to serve you. So would you rather just read it or would you like them to see you say what it is that you're saying?
I could just read it because my phone, it's my phone setting.
So there's no way for me to put it on you, but you can go ahead and read it because it's only going to put it, right now it's still on Kindle.
Okay. I said that I am hardworking. I procrastinate a lot because I'm busy, and I will bother you until I get my understanding on the subject and the material and get my grades. I love when school relates to real life. I love independent study. I like debating and listening to music while I work. I don't like when I ask a question and when I ask a question about what we're learning and why it applies and I don't get an answer. I don't like group study or group projects or being ignored or raising my hand because I like to just talk out. And I'm also an audio and visual learner. That's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing that.
Question. On your screen, for the recording, did it flash to just her picture? Because that's what I saw on mine.
It didn't on mine, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on my end, but I'm not seeing it.
All right.
Okay, well that's good. I see you. Let's go to Amara. Oh,
I'm right.
hey, girl, hey.
Hi. I'm a hardworking student and I'm willing to make sacrifices for my education. I like the fact that Zoom calls are required and that you all do your best to make us to keep us engaged. And I like watching TV while I work because it seems to make the time go faster. I don't like to have to sit in front of the computer for hours while reading documents and not being able to physically write on paper. I'm a kinesthetic and audio learner, and I like just got a last second and staggering assignment dates instead of having them do the day that we have class again. And another thing is to not give tests when the students aren't really prepared, and we've made that clear.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Devin, it's on you.
Okay. I'm more of a talkative person in class. I'll be the person to raise my hand and answer a question, but I still like to work with others. Like at the beginning of the year when you have icebreakers, I feel like those help solidify the class more, and I feel like later in the year it helps out. I do enjoy listening to music during individual work, and I find myself to be more of a visual learner, but I like to have discussions in class. I feel like those further the understanding and they help when you have like tiny questions that you don't really want to ask. I don't really like lectures though because they're not as engaging. They feel like you're being talked at, and I don't feel like that's a good environment to better yourself as an individual because the class might get it, but you might be struggling.
Thank you very much, Devin. And that's true. Sometimes those lectures are way too long. And I'm like, by, I don't know, minute 15, I'm like, oh God. So I get it. I'm just like, get to the point. What's the point? Give me the Cliff Notes version, please. All right. Raven, it's on you.
I said I have multiple extracurriculars, so loading multiple hours of homework a night for one class doesn't work for me, and I might need more help and ask questions depending on the topic. I like clear expectations, examples, and due dates. I don't like when teachers are negative and discouraging after you ask a question. I'm a visual learner, and it'd be cool if you could still teach even though it's online instead of just sending us to Khan Academy or Crash Course.
Oh, so they're sending you to supplemental curriculum instead of providing the curriculum themselves?
I mean, it depends on the teacher, but yeah, sometimes.
Interesting. Thank you for letting me know that. It's a question I need to ask about. All right. Let's see. Chloe.
Hello. I'm a very talkative person, and so I get distracted really easily. But that doesn't mean I'm not paying attention. I could still be listening to you, but be distracted. I'm an auditory and visual learner, and so sometimes I need to listen to music to help me better remember what I'm thinking of. It just helps with my recall. I'm really busy, so sometimes I'm not always paying attention, and I always look tired. But I always try to have a good grasp, and I'm a really hard worker.
Thank you for sharing. Jazz.
Hi. Who am I? I was really stuck on this question, so I just answered something that made sense. I said I'm a student in your class who expects to be treated as such. What type of student am I? I talk a lot. I'm very opinionated. I like to fire off when I feel disrespected to a certain extent. And what do I like and not like? I like when I'm listened to, not just heard. I like having at least one AirPod or earphone in during long lectures or long periods of time with no talking or group work. I don't like being degraded or boxed in and telling me that my potential isn't as high as I know it is. What type of learner am I? I'm an audio learner, but I definitely work better with visual and kinesthetic. I love hands-on learning and visual demonstrations. It just
it makes the learning experience like, oh, okay, I see how this goes with that and that goes with this. I don't understand something, I will definitely ask a question. How can they do their job better? Be open. If they tell us this and they have some type of hypocritical like attitude towards it, like, oh, be open-minded, but they're not open-minded towards us. And then the next part was trying not to be hypocritical about their own rules and not single out certain kids in their unintentional or intentional patterns, and try different styles of teaching each week or every other week. In capitals, be patient with me and don't assume anything about me, because they don't know anything that's going on in my home life and I don't like talking about it. So like, just don't assume that I have an attitude with you if I'm not talking that day. Like, just chill on me, chilling. But yeah, that's me.
Thank you very much. Just chill on you. I hear you. All right, Kendra.
I'm the type of student that tends to get work done in chaotic environments. I have responsibilities inside the classroom and outside the classroom. You can catch me multitasking, which definitely stresses me out, but I get the work done. And this is new. Distance learning is really new. So there isn't too much I like about it, but I know what I don't like. I don't like to be talked at for long, extended periods of times. I don't like to sit in the same spot for hours. I don't like to be bum rushed with assignments. I don't like short check-in times for attendance. They give you like 2 minutes to get into the Zoom. And if you're not there, then like you're considered late, and then you're late for the day. Like if we're actually in a classroom space, and I don't like that. I feel like teachers could do their job better by putting the lectures and lesson plans and documents that are accessible to students. Like if it's a Zoom, maybe have a transcript of the Zoom in writing so I can read it if I stepped out and missed a part. But yeah.
Or they could record it and make the link available to you so that you could rewatch it and go specifically to the part that you stepped out on.
I didn't know Zooms were recorded. This is the first time I've seen a Zoom be recorded in this boot camp.
Look down at the bottom of your screen. Don't it say record right there?
Mm-hmm. This is the first time I ever seen that.
Wow.
So I don't think they do that.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Jada Trow.
I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm gonna turn my camera off because it keeps, yeah, okay. I couldn't answer who am I because like I don't know how to answer that. So I'm an easily distracted student who likes to socialize with other people around class and build relationships with my teachers and other staff around school. I'm also a very inquisitive student. I ask a lot of questions, and when I don't get a clear answer, I get frustrated. I like to do my own thing because even when you think I'm not doing the work or listening, I show that I am in my assignments and my tests and my quizzes. And I like when teachers make their work fun and keep the class engaged in what's going on. I don't like feeling like I'm being attacked or disrespected, especially embarrassing me in front of people in the class, because I will come off as disrespectful, rude, and offensive. If you have something to say, please say it privately. And I don't like getting accused of something I didn't do or getting told why I did what I did and told how I'm feeling or what I'm thinking. I'll be very quick to get an attitude and defensive over that as well. I am a visual and a hands-on learner. I will watch you do it, then we'll try it. But if I need help, I don't want to watch you do it again. I want you to explain step by step as you watch me do it. And in order for you to do your job better, I need you to talk to your students. Not command them or just talk to them when they raise their hand in class. I mean, actually have a one-on-one conversation. Ask them how they're doing from time to time. Try to better understand the way they function in order for you to do your job more effectively.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, who has not gone that is ready to go right now? Okay. I'm not seeing anyone. I see some folks still writing. Let's see. Alex, you went already, right? Girl, I can't hear you.
No, I just raised my hand.
Oh, you just raised your
Yeah.
hand. Well, winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's on you.
Okay. I'm a very hardworking, attentive student. I have a lot of extracurriculars, so I'm very busy. I like to talk a lot in class, but I'm not disruptive. I like to write and listen to music while I'm working, and I'm a very step-by-step, I need a lot of direction type of person. I'm a visual learner, and I am hands-on. The only thing I would ask you to change is that you view all of my peers and classmates as equal opportunists.
Thank you. Tia, are you ready? Who else hasn't gone? Melina, are you ready? Kamaya? Okay.
I'll go.
Okay, Kamaya, it's on you.
Okay. I am a hardworking student who will get the grade she wants by being consistent and working with teachers. I like being called on. I like teachers that are willing to work with me. I like work with me one-on-one. I like having open discussions. I like interactive lessons, and I like being challenged. I also like when teachers connect with their students on a deeper level and when teachers create an welcoming environment.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Melina?
I'm an intelligent and hardworking scholar who has a lot of potential. I like to go to school and learn new things that will like help me better in the future. I also like listening to music when I work because it just helps me. And I don't like when like teachers like single students out because it just like makes them like feel like bad about themselves. And I also don't like working in groups because it just like, I just don't like it. I like working better alone. I'm a visual learner and hands-on learner because being able to see examples helps me remember and get a better understanding of what I'm learning. That's it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I like your puffs.
Thank you.
Of course. Let's see, Johanna, have you gone already?
Okay. I wrote, I'm the type of student that's very talkative, but I know when to stop. I like to listen to music and be listened to. I don't like math because it's very hard for me to learn since my attention span doesn't last long while trying to listen to people talk. I'm a hands-on learner because when I'm interacting, I feel like I pay more attention and my attention span lasts longer. They can do their job better by helping more when people ask or by helping their students pass the class because most of the time they act like it's not their business nor their problem.
Thank you for sharing. I'm noticing a trend with you young ladies. Y'all got these lights up on your ceiling. Every time I look, every time somebody else's camera comes on, I see some more lights. So that's the thing. That's why my Jada has it, huh? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Michelle.
Create a vibe.
You said what?
They just create a vibe that you can't replace. It's like it's a certain mood. You know, different colors. There's a vibe.
I feel you, Jazz. You always come through with the colorful language. I hear you.
Little candles, you feel me? Little vibe.
Okay, let's move to Michelle.
I said I am quiet, but that does not mean I do not listen in class or can be treated unequally. I don't like asking questions unless I feel really comfortable with the teacher. I'm a mixed learner. I remember things with audio visuals and simulations rather than reading out of a textbook. I have a big family and other responsibilities outside of school. I want teachers to be aware of this fact. And I don't like when teachers force their personal or political views in the classroom.
Thank you. Sorry, my doorbell was ringing. I had to let it go through before I turned my microphone on. Thank you for sharing. Miss Aliyah.
I'm still writing.
You're still writing? Okay.
Yeah.
I know you got here just a little bit late. Go ahead and take your time.
Okay.
Not too much time because we're about to end. But Brianna, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Take it away.
Okay. I'm a student who is willing to work hard and take on a challenge. I set high expectations for myself and work relentlessly to surpass them. I love hearing how what I am learning applies to my life outside of school and love to have engaging class discussions. I do not like feeling rushed or stressed in the classroom, nor do I like feeling overwhelmed. I'm definitely a visual and audio learner. I value clear expectations and examples. As my teacher, you can do a better job by challenging me to work harder and creating bonds beyond the typical student-teacher conversations.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Who hasn't gone? Tia, are you ready? Jordan, are you ready? Somebody dipping out every time I call a name.
Okay. I am a quiet and respectful and hardworking student. I like independent work and personal space while listening to music. I do not like misunderstanding or forceful learning in work. I am a visual and active student. And a way my teachers can do their job better is to actually try to understand and read their students correctly.
Thank you. Jordan, are you ready? Okay, did he step away? You ready?
Yeah, I don't got a lot though. So
Okay, that's okay. Give us what you got.
all right. Hold up. All right. I'm more of a hands-on learner or visual, whatever. And I would want a teacher to come to me personally if I need help. I don't like to be ignored unless I'm actually not interested in the subject.
Okay, you don't like to be ignored unless you're not interested in the subject.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing. And Miss Kendra, you wanted to add something to yours, is what you're telling me in the chat. So what would you like to add, love?
Michelle just reminded me, listening to hers, that I'm a student with a brother, and I also have to watch him since my mom is an essential worker. So I feel teachers should be more flexible and a little less rigid in their rules and instructions, and kind of consider that, as I know my peers probably have to watch siblings too during that 8 to 3 time period. So yeah, I wanted to include that, throw that in there. Thank you, Lorraine.
Thank you, because I think that's something that we all need folks to consider, especially things are changing now, and that means the dynamics of our households are changing too. And if you have to be in school from 8 to, do they make you stay on from 8 to 3? Is that what you're saying? The expectation is that you stay online from 8 to 3?
Yeah.
And what time does your brother have to be online?
8 to 12.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that definitely needs to be taken into consideration. And I think I'm glad that you added that on, because I think a lot of times there's this assumption that Black children are just allowed to be children and they don't have any other expectations placed upon them or any other responsibilities outside of school. And so I'm glad that you and Melissa brought that aspect into it, because I think that's a lot of things that teachers don't understand, especially teachers who don't have the same family dynamics as those that come from Black homes. So thank you for that. And Miss Aliyah, are you ready, love?
Yes.
Okay.
So I said I'm a hardworking student who tends to be quiet during class, but that does not mean I am not paying attention, nor am I disinterested in what you're teaching me. I enjoy interactive work and dislike being lectured to for long periods of time. And what I don't like is how some teachers are inflexible depending on our schedules because my mom, like we all like okay, so my brother and I go to the same, like we don't go to the same school, but we have school during the same hours. And sometimes I need to watch my little brother because my mom has to go and do stuff. So like inflexible with time periods. And then sometimes it takes me a little longer to understand the material. So I would like for teachers to be a little bit more patient.
Thank you. I think this COVID time is going to push all of our limits in terms of learning how to adapt to what the new expectations are. So if there are any expectations that you run into that you're not 100% comfortable with and you're afraid to tell your administration, let us know and we'll send emails. We'll send letters. We'll send whatever we need to make sure you guys are taken care of, because we understand that it's a huge, huge, huge change that you're going to be experiencing. And on top of that, you're not going to have those outlets that you would normally have on your campuses where you would talk to your friends, y'all would walk around, y'all would, I don't know what y'all do nowadays, but when I was in school, I was getting the snacks, I was getting donuts and pizza. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. But anyway, you know, I understand that you guys are used to having some level of social interactions with your peers during the week. And I know that that's going to change. So we're trying to make sure that you have everything that you need to be successful. Again, we encourage you all to join the Black Boys, Black Girls Support Networks. We are here for you guys in that capacity. We want to make sure that, again, you're getting everything you need to be successful. If you're experiencing any issues on your campuses, with your campuses, because you're not on your campuses, but if you are experiencing any issues with your campuses during this time, please, please, please reach out. You can file a complaint through our website and we can kind of work to figure out a resolution that is in your best interest. We do not want you guys taking on unnecessary burdens at this time. We want you to be able to be children. So whatever that is, let us know how we can help you navigate